Hey Eric, okay, here's your swing from Monday, and we were focusing on getting back to the inside, not trying to avoid coming over the top. Let's take a quick look at the swing on the left on what was going on previously. And the red line on the way back is your backswing, just traced. And we can also see we did a couple of lessons ago. We was working on steepening the backswing, so maybe you want just to revisit that as well, just to see you stop the hand flick, but you're still rotating the left arm a little excessively, which is getting the club a little flat. But let's take a look at the backswing there. Okay, this is where it was before, and the yellow line is the downswing. So we can see that the yellow line is over the top, or steeper than the red line, and as a result the club comes across the ball with an open club face, and then you get less lack of distance, and the left to right ball flight a little bit higher as well. You can see the left elbow kind of pokes out a bit on the way through as well, because you're pulling across your body. Let's take a look on the right at the way that we tried to cure that. We put a tee in the ground with a shaft around about, well, we can see very close to your arm, just slightly away from your downward plane. So you had a little bit of room, but it just gave some physical restriction to your downswing, so you had to drop your arms into that area. Okay, so let's see where we go. So because that physical presence of a shaft was there, which is this little half swing, the club then drops back down on the inside and back to square and through. The ball starts out to the right with a nice rotation of the body. Okay, that's the way the arms need to drop, but preferably from a slightly steeper backswing, or just reduce the rotation of that left arm there. Start to lift the arms more. That was what the video was about before. So kind of here, then kind of want to be more of a lift, as opposed to keep going around, and that's what gives it the flat appearance. So let's take a quick check of the face-on view of the same changes. Okay, so on the left here was before. I think the weight's fractionally too much on the left side, on the left here, Eric. You've overdone it slightly, and the shoulders have got a little bit too level. So the one on the right is a better setup for me. Okay, just take you through the backswing. Just see the hand just twisting. You can see if you look closely, as I sort of toggle that motion back, you can see the left arm goes from there, and it's rotated the club head there. Watch the gloved hand. It's twisting, all right, rather than just moving the whole arms together. So as you turn back, take it to the top of the backswing. Okay. On the right, this is with the stick in. A bit of rotation, the arm's still there, but it's very difficult to do two things at once. So we're working on the downswing here. Note also in your backswing here that you rotated the hips better on the right, and which is good. And then you can kind of move the legs better. So the arms then drop to there. You notice your spine angle at the top of the backswing there, it's slightly more length to your right. Something more behind the ball because of the hip rotation. But anyway, to take the swing down. Impact. One on the left was across the ball. Smoother looking golf swing there for me. Let's just go back to this one. And this one again. take a quick check of a couple of other things. Back. So see how the handles drop down from this point here. Okay, let's take another line on there just to that way the messy mesh. So this hands here will drop down this way. Yeah. Okay, that's good. And on the left, the hand will move out on that yellow line almost. Gets it across. So use the stick, Eric, at least 80% of your practice, and start to wind it up. But again, try and integrate the other lessons we've done with the backswing being steeper. Okay, stick with it, my friend.